Alexander Dixon and Peyton Cormier within this offense. We'll see how much 5 can go and how effective he is. Petey Lasalla, Jake Naso, that's going to be a huge battle at the face-off X, and it's won by Lasalla. He can score, and he couldn't quite get enough on that shot, as he is a danger man off the face-off to put one in the back of the net.
He is, but he needs to be careful because he was nicked up in the Richmond game. He left that game. He had a sling on the Blue Devil offense, and just a guy that was built for stardom at a young age. I met him when he was like 7 or 8. He couldn't get...
92 career goals now for Brennan O'Neill. Last year's ACC Freshman of the Year. Naso wins another faceoff too. That's something to keep an eye on because Duke is very thin at the faceoff spot. Naso may take every single draw today, and then Petey Lasalla is banged up for Virginia, so that's going to be a matchup that's going to, play really a big role in this game.
Good point. Virginia has a little more depth though. Gable Braun has experience.
Big battle at this dot all day long. Wing play is going to be so critical. Fazzoli trying to pick it up for Duke. Naso had it for a moment. Now it's free again. Still no possession, so we had to wait for the restraining box. Now it's picked up by Castor, and he fires it downfield as the horn sounds.
Here, Cotter. Nunes sits on shots. He's very patient. Adler will throw his body everywhere. Right?
Lasalla wins the draw. Naso's won 3 of the 5 face-offs so far.
You mentioned Landon coming alive, too. He had to beat out some upperclassmen to get some reps. It's not easy for a freshman coming to Duke to get that kind of playing time because 7 or 8 guys, all blue chip recruits ahead of you.
Griffin Catlett's one of them. Jaden Carey's been here a while, all trying to get playing time out of that midfield. Cambador.
He made that initial save and the ball went in.
10th hat trick of the season, 19th of his young career for O'Neill. Petey wins it to himself. Naso goes sprawling. This is what we mean by Lasalla. He'll stay on the field and attack the cage if he gets an opportunity, but he loses the ball to Fazzoli.
I don't like it today. Normally I like it. I just don't like it because of how nicked up he's been. Like every time.
With the hat trick, Adler's been sharp in net. Faceoff's been about even. Petey, though, can generate some offense more. Wow, whistled that one just wide. And Duke wins the battle. Adler chasing after it on the back end for possession.
Yeah. There's that tricky time-sensitive issue, right? You wait too long, that cut's gone. But O'Neill realizes, too, off of a loose ball and a shot, a lot of times defense, a freshman, got a lot of minutes, and you just felt like you were watching a player who knew how to quarterback. And when he's behind the cage, I think that's where he's most comfortable. He's played a lot of midfield this year for Duke, but his natural spot is attack behind the cage.
Fazzoli on the wing doing a nice job of picking up that loose ball. And an even better job defensively to not get away, but now an opportunity, and we'll get...
It's not an easy thing to do for an offensive player to shoot right outside of the roll, right? Because you don't have your whereabouts, and you don't see the cage. It's just the sixth sense and understanding.
Yeah, instinctive.
Yes, it's off the charts.
Another face-off win by Naso. Season for Connor. Naso. Stroud wanted to push. Still a battle for it. Won by the Cavaliers. Moore makes that extra pass to Schellenberger. Thinking the great save was Adler. That set the crowd afire. We'll get a loose ball push. It'll stay with Virginia, but Adler. Starting to pile on a little bit, and Nunes made 0 saves in that second quarter. Here we are underway. Lasalla with the face-off win. Back to Nunes. What do we need to see from Virginia offensively? 3 goals, it's not Cavalier-like in the first half.
Yeah, I want to see Schellenberger from X. Need him to get into the flow, and he snipes that with his offhand. That's a big-time shot.
And you can see 11 goals now for Robertson in his career against Virginia. Petey and Moore trying to make something happen, and they do! That's the offense that Petey Lasalla generates when he wins the draw to himself. He draws defenders to him, gets it to 5, and 5 finishes.
If you remember in the first half, I said Petey needs to win the face-off with a quick exit. The quick exit there is the point man in Matt Moore. I don't want to see Petey taking hits. This time he understands, okay, there's the pressure, it's coming. I'll give it to Moore. We've seen Petey a lot of times absorb that extra hit and try to take it himself. Understanding where the pressure is coming from is critical for Lasalla, but it's also really important that he doesn't take that extra hit.
Right. But you just delivered to me. You know I got bad shoulders.
Yes, we need to talk about that. You're going to get fixed, right?
Yeah, I'm getting fixed up. Petey again. Will we see a replay? He shoots this time, and Adler goes down to make the save. Year for Cambador.
You know, as a passer, there's two ways to get teammates involved. One is to just blow by the defender. The other is to probe, right? To understand. That time, he probed the defense.
Whalen on the ground ball.
Halfway through this third quarter, Lasalla's the type of guy that can create a run, right? He's shown it. He saw it. Yeah, he's capable of doing it.
He's banged up, and Naso's all Duke's got. So we're going to keep an eye on that as they continue to battle each other here into the second half. Got a loose ball hold. And it'll go against Virginia Duke ball.
You talk about the injuries, the toughness out of Petey Lasalla.
Again, Virginia responds with a goal, but they're going to have to respond with a run, not just a goal, and Naso is preventing it from happening. Dangerous pass. Was able to get through Dixon, though, and ultimately into Adler's cross.
Out, and they're flushing guys out, and the margin for error on a shot like that from Owen Caputo is nothing.
Lasalla wins the draw. Back to Nunes.
Virginia scouted Reed Landon as a lefty. You saw them fly to his strong hand to force him and say, try to beat us with your weak hand. Well, he just did.
And O'Neal picked up his third assist to go with 4 goals. And added the great day he's having. Another possession to Duke. Ledman loses it, but picked up to O'Neal. Boy, he thought he was going to let that one rip.
He throws that dart.
Robertson, 14th player in Duke lacrosse history with over 200 career points and still going. Lasalla, he's just going to have to dominate here in the fourth quarter if Virginia's going to want to make a run. They're already down 8. They're going to have to get goals in chunks.
Duke's season for weekly performances. But this is telling for a few reasons. If I'm a Notre Dame fan too, this is good because you get Duke again.
Right.
So this is good. So I've said it all along. At the end of the day, when the dust settles, I think three ACC teams are getting in. A lot of people thought I was nuts. At the end of the day, I think 3 are getting in.
Well, Duke is making a statement today. Owen Caputo's had a game. Here's his brother. Will he score? No, the crowd.
Freshman, right? Righty goal, lefty goal, transition, settled. Seen a little bit of everything.
That Episcopal school pipeline. First it was Nakai Montgomery coming from the Dallas High School. Now Reed Landon.
And the best player in all of college lacrosse, Charlotte North. That's her high school.
Yeah. Lasalla. He shoots wide. Takes it on the noggin, too, after that shot. A 220-pound freshman.
Got a neck like Brian Urlacher.
Right, he does. I think at some point in time, someone's going to have to break out a neck roll.
Pass by Caputo. We've seen 2 next-level passes by Owen Caputo in this second half. Late in the third, he threw a dime cross crease. And then in the fourth right there to Dyson Williams. His team needed him the most, right? The program did. Yep. To get this win. This is your signature win on the season now.
Gable Braun wins that face-off and immediately comes down and scores.
This is the guy. You know, I feel like he needs more reps because of Petey and the upper body injury. Just as a nice insurance policy. You want big moments. Because, you know, you're still facing off against Naso. Naso's really their only guy. So it's not like they're going to throw another guy at Gable Braun. So that's an elite face-off guy. He's beaten off the clamp and taken it himself.
2 goals for Braun. That's his 100th face-off of the season.
up, but they have an extra guy, which is Denenza, and he cuts across.
Can you just imagine Denenza, O'Neal, McAdory at St. Anthony's?
Yeah, and Naso faced off there.
Yeah.
He's going there. He's one of these guys that are part of that top recruiting class incoming, right?
Right.
But you just have so many of them, and finding pieces to the puzzle, it's not always easy. And the other piece of that is it's chemistry, right? Like, you have so many guys that could play,